Hello everybody! Welcome to special edition story time. I'm so glad you had this idea.
We like this.
And I'm so glad that you've noticed the sculpture behind me, because that is a very special sculpture. So let's do our opening song. We'll do that for the video, and then we'll talk more about sculptures and art, okay? And read some stories, that is. Okay, we make the sign for hello. And we make the sign for friends, right? And it's everybody gonna do it? All right. Hello, friend. Oh, and we make the sign for books. I'm sorry. Reading, sorry. Okay. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. Hello, friends. It's time to read a book. Thank you. Thanks for that reminder. Okay, so behind me here you see a bright red sculpture, right? And it is sort of like, it looks a little bit like a famous artist's work. His name was Alexander Calder. And my father, whose name was Leland Tupper, liked Alexander Calder's work. And so he, when I was a kid, or a little bit older than you guys, then he decided to learn how to make sculptures like Mr. Calder. And so he practiced welding, and he practiced cutting the metal with a metal cutting bandsaw, I think. And he made some sculptures for the yard. And now one of them resides here at my house, and I'm very happy to have it. And it reminds me of my dad, and it reminds me of beautiful art.
Beautiful.
Okay, thank you. All right, let's read some books about art, and then maybe do some art. Does that sound like a plan?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm very good at art.
You are good at art? That's excellent. I bet all of you are good at art. So this one is called Good Night, Starry Night, and it's by Julie Apple, and the photographs, I guess, and the illustrations are by Amy Guglielmo. Hopefully I did that right. Do you guys recognize this painting at all?
No.
Have you ever seen anything like that before?
Yeah.
Do you know?
I've seen the sky kind of like that sometimes.
Yeah, you've seen the sky looks like that sometimes, right? Right? So this is a very famous painting called Starry Night.
Whoa.
Okay, by Vincent van Gogh. He was a very famous artist a long time ago. Okay, good night glowing, moon up high, good night stars, and good night sky. A beautiful painting. Vincent van Gogh, the Starry Night, that was painted in 1889. That was 132 years ago, or something like that. And here,
I saw his work this weekend.
oh, did you?
Wait, move your hand.
Oh,
Beautiful.
oh, cool. Do a, oh,
There was a
a bug. Thank you. Good night, baby. Snug in bed. Can you guys see the baby in that picture? I'll try to hold it so the camera can see it too. Good night, baby. Snug in bed. What? Whoa! Time to rest your sleepy head. This is called the Cradle. This was also painted over 130 years ago by Bertha Morisot. That's another famous painting of a baby in a cradle. Ooh, what's this one? Heaven's shining like a pearl, peekaboo moon. You guys probably know some books that have a moon in them, right?
I do.
Yeah?
I do.
You do too? Right, see, let's see what art this is. Oh, good night lion, good night girl. Does anybody know that painting at all? That's by Henri Rousseau, The Sleeping Gypsy, 1897, also over 100 years old. What's that?
I knew that painting too.
Oh, have you seen this? Seen pictures of this painting before? Oh, what is in this one? A kitty. Good night, kitty, curled in a ball. Peekaboo cat. Good night, pillow. Good night, wall. Franz Marc is the artist. He could paint cats. The White Cat, 1912. Good night, cuddle. Good night, squeeze. Anybody see anything in that little hole?
Hand.
A hand, right? Peekaboo hand. Oh, good night, hush now, pretty please, by Diego Rivera, Delfina and Dimas, 1904. Also over most of this art, these paintings are over 100 years old. Wow. Happy dreams the whole night through, peekaboo bed. Good night me and good night you. Oh, do you recognize this painting at all? Do you recognize the style? Does it look similar to anything we've already seen? A little bit? Is it a little bit similar to this one?
My room like.
Oh, your room looks like that? That's cool.
But instead,
Kind of looks like yours too.
Anna and Elsa blanket that's blue.
Oh, very cool. So this painting and this painting were both painted by Vincent van Gogh. So artists can make very different looking things and very similar looking things, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Very different.
It does look different, doesn't it? Okay. Good night, Starry Night. Let's do another. Let's do this one. This is called Maybe Something Beautiful, How Art Transformed a Neighborhood.
Wait. Next, can we do this one?
Yeah, let's do that next. Have you guys ever been, well, I don't know, walking around your neighborhood or walking around downtown or walking around somewhere and you've seen art just out in the wild, so to speak?
Yeah.
What have you seen, Lucy?
I have mostly seen green grass trees in cars with flowers on them.
Green grass trees and cars with flowers on them. Okay, and those can all be art.
And I picked some flowers for my parents sometimes.
Very beautiful, beautiful. You can make beautiful art with flowers, right?
Yeah,
And
sometimes they tape flowers to paper.
Uh-huh, nice. Okay, so this is by Isabel Campoy and Teresa Howell, and it's illustrated by Rafael Lopez, and this is actually based on a true story, a true situation. How art transformed a neighborhood. Okay, you ready? All right. In the heart of a gray city, there lived a girl who loved to doodle, draw, color, and paint. Every time she saw a blank piece of paper, Mira thought to herself, maybe. And because of this, her room was filled with color and her heart was filled with joy. You can see mostly grays and browns, right? Except for her room has lots of color in it. On her way to school one day, Mira gave a round apple to Mr. Henry, the owner of the shop down the street. She gave a flower to Ms. Lopez, the lady with the sparkling eyes. So she's made some art and she's giving it away.
Why?
I think to bring joy, do you think? Because people will be happy to receive some art. She gave a songbird to Mr. Sachs and a red heart to the policeman who walked up and down the streets. On her way home, Mira taped a glowing sun on the wall, hiding in the shadows. Her city was less gray, but not much.
It's like when you bring art to our house when you were kids.
Yeah, you guys make pictures probably for your grandmas and grandpas and moms and dads. You do that too? So you do that and you make people happy when you do that. The next day, Mira saw a man with a pocket full of paintbrushes. He gazed at the wall. He looked at her son, the one she had taped up the day before. He held his fingers up in a square and peered through them. He said thoughtfully. What do you see? Mira asked. Maybe something beautiful, the man replied. Whoa. Then, just like that, he dipped a brush in the paint. Bam! Pow! The shadows scurried away. Sky blue cut through the gloom. The man's laughter was like a rainbow spreading across the sky. Who are you? Mira asked. I'm an artist, he said, a muralist. Do you know what murals are?
No.
Murals are paintings on walls or buildings, right? Big paintings usually, they're on a wall or a building. I paint on walls. I'm an artist too, she told him. He handed Mira a brush, then come on. Mira dipped it in the loudest color she saw. Wowee! The wall lit up like sunshine. Can colors be loud?
No. That's it.
Oh, yeah?
Are you sure?
As the man drew pictures on the bricks, Mira added color, punch, and pizzazz. Soon Mr. Sachs joined in. Then came others. Everyone painted to the rhythm. salsa, meringue, bebop. So they were playing music, painting on the walls. Of course, if you're going to paint on walls that you know about, you need to ask your parents' permission, but you know. Even Mira's mama painted and danced the cha-cha-cha. The whole neighborhood became a giant block party. Until, uh-oh, what's going to happen? The policeman walked up. Excuse me, he said. The music stopped. Mira put her brush down. They were surely in trouble. The officer cleared his throat, then paused. May I paint with you? He asked. So Mira handed him a paintbrush and the music started again. That was not the question they expected, was it? Teachers and papas jumped in, babies too. Mira and the man handed out brush after brush. Color spread throughout the streets. So did joy. Whoa. Wherever Mira and the man went, art followed the string of a kite, like the string of a kite. After they colored the walls, they painted utility boxes and benches. They decorated sidewalks with poetry and shine, and everyone danced. Together, they created something more beautiful than they had ever imagined. That city is being transformed. Aren't they beautiful? When their clothes were splattered with a million colors, everyone sat down to rest, except the muralist. His eyes sparkled. You, my friends, are all artists, he told them. The world is your canvas. He smiled wide, then pulled everything together in big, sweeping motions. His paintbrush was like a magic wand. When he was finished, Mira added one more bird way up in the sky. Maybe, she thought, just maybe. The end.
Is this real?
Well, it says that it's based on a true story. At one time, there was a village called East Village. It's near San Diego, and it did not have murals on the walls or quotes or writing or anything. Nothing on the sidewalks, nothing on the benches, and a playground is over there. I know it. Isn't that cool?
Yeah. It's that playground. You live near my kindergarten.
We live near your kindergarten, don't we? That's cool.
Precious.
Anyway, some people painted this city and it became, you like that story? I'm so glad. I'm glad you like that story.
Me too.
Excellent. So, you know one thing that we have to do every story time, right? I think we should do Zoom Zoom. Is that okay? Even if it's a little warm today, I think we can do it. Are you guys ready?
No.
We'll just do it one time. Is that okay? We have to. All right. I mean, I have to. You don't have to. All right. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. All right, if you want to take a trip, climb aboard my rocket ship. Zoom, 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 we're going to the moon. Count down now. 5, 4, good job. 3, 2, 1, blast off! Woo! Good job. Okay. So so music is kind of another form of art, right? Music brings joy and happiness. What, honey? What? Another book? Or okay, all right. Another book. Girl after my own heart. All right. This is called The Dot. And it's by Peter Reynolds. Yeah, The Dot. Kind of silly, isn't it? The Dot. The Dot.
Yeah, my pseudo pop. Now let's go with that.
Okay, art class was over. Art class was over, but Vashti sat glued to her chair. Her paper was empty. Art class was over and she hadn't put anything on her paper. Vashti's teacher leaned over the blank paper. Ah, a polar bear in a snowstorm, she said. Very funny, said Vashti. I just can't draw.
This is a school.
Do you think a blank piece of paper looks like a polar bear in a snowstorm?
No. Yeah.
It's all.
Bus.
Oh, that is a school bus. Look at that.
That looks like just snow.
Just snow, no polar bear.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Vashti says, I just can't draw.
Turkey.
And there's Clifford. Her teacher smiled. Just make a mark and see where it takes you. So Vashti grabbed a marker and gave the paper a good, strong jab. There.
Ooh.
Her teacher picked up the paper and studied it carefully. So all she did so far was go like that. She pushed the paper toward Vashti and quietly said, now sign it. She's saying, now sign it with your name. See it? You see what the art is? Vashti thought for a moment, well, maybe I can't draw, but I can sign my name.
What is that paper for?
I'll tell you in a minute. The next week, when Vashti walked into art class, she was surprised to see what was hanging above her teacher's desk. It was the little dot she had drawn, her dot, all framed in swirly gold.
Do not do that. Do not do that.
Humph! I can make a better dot than that. She opened her never-before-used set of watercolors and set to work. Does it sound vaguely familiar? Vashti painted and painted a red dot, a purple dot, a yellow dot, a blue dot. The blue mixed with the yellow. She discovered that she could make, what happens when you mix blue and yellow?
A green dot.
A green dot. Vashti kept experimenting. Lots of little dots in many colors.
Ooh. Okay.
Okay, if I can make little dots, I can make big dots too. Vashti splashed her colors with a bigger brush on bigger paper to make bigger dots. Vashti even made a dot by not painting a dot. That's so silly. At the school art show a few weeks later, Vashti's many dots made quite a splash. People liked her dots, her art. Vashti noticed a little boy gazing up at her. You're a really great artist. I wish I could draw, he said. I bet you can, said Vashti. Me? No, not me. I can't draw a straight line with a ruler. Vashti smiled. She handed the boy a blank sheet of paper. Show me. The boy's pencil shook as he drew his line. He was a little nervous, or he just had a hard time holding it steady. Vashti stared at the boy's squiggle. Can you see the little line in that? And then she said, please, sign it. And that's the end. And I'll bet that that little boy became an artist too. She says, dedicated to Mr. Matson, my 7th grade math teacher, who dared me to make my mark. The artist was dared by a teacher to make his mark. Okay, so what I was thinking is, there's another artist called Paul Kandinsky, and he used to make paintings like this, or collages maybe.
I'm not going.
So, if you want, we have purple paper that you can make a painting on, and then there's yellow, blue, and red that you can, I have scissors and glue over there, and you can cut and you can make a similar piece of art to Paul Kandinsky, another famous artist, or you don't have to, okay?
I'm going to do glue and scissors over there.
Okay. Can you do me a favor, Lucy? Can you come and sing Goodbye Song with me, and then we'll do that? Or not. Okay, ready? Can you guys help me sing the Goodbye Song?
No.
All right, thanks for joining us for story time, everyone. Goodbye, friends. Goodbye, friends. time to say goodbye. Go make art. Have fun.